Hi there and welcome along. Another day means yet another delivery of roses, and I've got another package of roses to add to the list for full personal review during 2026. Now, I'm fully aware that many of my followers are joining me from America, Canada, parts of Australia and New Zealand, and also Central Europe, not just here in the UK. So I'm very aware that many of you can still get hold of some glorious roses that are now discontinued or retired here in the UK. So with that in mind, I've ordered some roses from Trevor White, and they are contained in this package. Now, I cannot for the life of me remember what I ordered. One of those late night situations where I couldn't sleep and I'm sat on the internet thinking, oh, okay, well, what can I get my hands on and what can I order? So let's open this together. So this is going to contain some roses for full personal review. I've no idea at this stage whether these are going to be roses for public consumption or whether these will go to restricted membership subscriber only content for 6 months, but I shall update those lists as and when we go. Once again, another really nice bundle of roses from Trevor White. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Now, unpackaging roses live on camera is not particularly easy and it's not particularly friendly, so please bear with me a second. And I've just sprayed myself with compost, soil and water, which is always a great start. Right, who have we got for you in here? Look, a lovely bunch of roses from Trevor White. Let's have a look. Let's get these strings undone. These will obviously be headed into soak, and I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can just about see the entire huge great big 2 cubic meter pile of soil condition down on the drive, and a great big pile of John Innings number 3 next to it. The next task, I'm waiting for a huge amount of pots to be delivered, and then all of the roses that are being reviewed for 2026 are going to go into 9-litre pots. A lot easier for me to handle. Anyway, I've digressed. Right, in this bundle from Trevor White, we have Renaissance Rose Chloe. Now, I don't know if you remember, but I actually reviewed one Renaissance Rose during 2025. I was so impressed with it that I thought that I'd better start covering some more for you. The ability to not only have amazing disease resistance, great fragrance, but also for those blooms to stand bolt upright, making them absolutely perfect for floristry purposes, meant I've ordered several. Now I remember a little bit of an aha moment. I remember ordering several Renaissance roses. So this one is Chloe. Right, up for you next. Right, who have we got? English Rose. Sorry, this one is English Garden. I believe a discontinued rose from David Austin, a really nice little plant there as well. Oh, a big brutal one next. Look at that one. Great plant. Right, this is another Renaissance Rose. This one is Katherine. I believe a dark red, which I believe a lot of you will be very interested in. So that one is Katherine, spelt with a K. Let's try and separate these out. An English Rose, this one is Pretty Jessica. Again, an absolutely beautiful plant. Look at the root system on that great big thing. A really lovely one. That bit doesn't belong to you, that belongs to somebody else. So that one is Pretty Jessica. Who have we got next? Okay, Nostalgic Rose. This one is Mottisfont, named after Mottisfont Abbey, the National Trust property, which once was an abbey right down near Romsey, very close to me here. Once held the National Collection of Roses before it actually moved up to David Austin Roses. Pilgrimage I make once a year down to Mottisfont, an absolutely beautiful location. If you're ever around Hampshire, Wiltshire, Dorset, any of those areas, do make sure that you stop into Mottisfont. Mottisfont is a beautiful place, has a wonderful atmosphere with bubbling brooks and streams, and just a really cooling place to be, especially on a really hot day. It's a really wonderful place to go. So Mottisfont, that one's a little on the small side, but that will be just fine going into a pot. 2 large great big ones. Right, Chantilly, I think that one is. Look at the size of that, huge great big thing. Again, a very deep cerise pink rose. And one more rose. This is another Renaissance Rose. This one is Eleanor. Look at the size of that. Eleanor is a big brutish of a thing by the look of it. It's going to look big and have lots and lots of vigor and lots of strength to that one. But another Renaissance Rose, which I really wanted to try and focus on for you. I say the Renaissance Rose that I looked at last year, I think off the top of my head, Sophia, a really lovely, bold, upright rose, absolutely fabulous for cutting and lasted really well in a vase, which is why I've tried to focus on ordering these for you. For many of you are always approaching me saying, which roses can I grow to cut and bring into the house? something going to last really well in a vase, and the Renaissance roses do that for you. So that's another load of roses added to the list for review for 2026. Early on in the new year I'll publish the entire list, but there are still more roses due from other people to coming in. I think probably another 40 or so heading to the list, meaning that might be heading on to almost 100 roses that you're going to be seeing in front of me, or me in front of, during 2026. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Again, I'm going to get these into soak before ultimately getting them all into pots. I'm not entirely sure Eleanor's going to fit in a 9-litre pot. Still, she's going to have to be shoehorned in there. Got no other choice. I'll see you all again soon. Take good care now. Bye bye.